Hey, you guys, it's Trudy, and welcome back to another episode of Talking with Trudy and/or What's Trending.
What's trending?
And I am so excited to have you back.
Are you?
My
I'm
partner
excited to be
in
back.
crime.
Thank you. It's been a while.
Ricky Bobby.
Been a while.
Where have you been? On vacation?
No, I've been
in the
busy.
Eagle's
Been working.
nest? Give me a
I
good
wish.
excuse, right?
I wish I was.
Give me a good excuse of where you have been, because now you're in the hot seat.
I've been working.
Boo.
I know. Every now and then I have to work. I know. I'm
Boring.
sorry.
Wow.
Every time I miss like a week, it feels like it's been a month.
I know.
And I'm not Vanessa. So.
Well, no, you're not.
For those who are tuning in and disappointed.
Sorry, guys. It's
Yeah.
not Vanessa today. But no, we
Yeah.
are live here in the studio. We're in the studio. We're trying to stay cool. We have so many different locations that we like to shoot from
Yep.
or film. But, today we're in the studio. It's nice and cool. Did you get rain this morning?
Yes, I had a doctor's appointment. I walked out and it was raining.
Yeah.
And I'm a weather fanatic. And nada, they said nothing to worry about. And I came out of my doctor's appointment and it was raining.
Yeah. I was happy. I'm happy about it. Like I said, I posted a while back, this past week. I was like, I'm not mad at the rain. I'm just mad that it wakes me up, which it didn't wake me up this time. I was doing, my thing here around the house, feeding the girls and taking them for a walk. And all of a sudden, no, I wasn't taking them for a walk. I'm just kidding. but all of a sudden, it's like pouring. I'm like, wait, where did this come from? But that's June for you.
It's that time of year.
Our
Correct.
good friend Steve Brown,
Love Steve Brown,
retired meteorologist from
Yeah.
KSAT 12.
Yeah.
He has the most amazing posts. I'm like, why did you retire?
and you know what? I mean, he's almost like a poet when you read his weather forecast.
He comes up with these words, but yeah.
And I have to look half the words up.
Yeah.
But he's the best, and that's who I go with. But even Steve Brown didn't say anything about rain.
Well, it's the high pressure with the humidity and the high. Anyways, you guys, we are not meteorologists. We just act like one. Anyways, it's going to be up in the 90s all week. So,
It was brutal this weekend. I was outside all weekend and it was brutal.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to be used to it.
Yeah, but sometimes the humidity just kind of sucks the life out of you.
It did.
Well, thank you for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
So, this happened over the past couple of days, not to start off with, the rain and, but sad news kind of in our entertainment world, in our, Hollywood. Unfortunately, Loretta Swit. Did you grow up watching MASH? Oh, MASH.
Who didn't? Yes.
A lot of people didn't.
Yes.
Like, I wonder if our producer knows MASH. Yeah.
Okay.
He's saying yes.
Hot Lips Houlihan.
Hot Lips Houlihan. And, she was always the one that had the voice of reason. Like, she was always like, she'd come in. And
she was one of the, between her, Jamie Farr and Alan Alda. Those were the only three that were there all 11 years.
Yep.
So, and originally she didn't get along with anybody.
Right.
Except for her husband, boyfriend guy.
Right.
And they would pick on him. It was a great show. But
Yeah.
she actually kind of made that show. It was a good run,
I remember watching it with my mom all the time.
Yeah.
And I remember watching the last episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sad.
Yeah.
But she's also been like Gunsmoke and a bunch of other shows from back in the day.
Yeah. But yeah, Major Margaret Houlihan.
Hot Lips Houlihan.
Hot Lips Houlihan. And, thankfully she was with her family and, she died at home. And
she was a huge animal activist too in her later life.
Really?
Huge.
Oh,
huge.
I did not know that.
And she lived next door to, so there was that colonel that was on the show, the guy with the glasses, the older guy.
The little old man.
Yes. They became neighbors.
Yeah.
And then he died, I think, in 2007 or 2001. And her and Alan Alda were friends the rest of their lives.
That I knew they were definitely.
Yeah, you watch the interviews and she was that person.
Aww.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Well, and so she was in New York City when she passed. So
is that where she's from?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Another passing that's really sad for me, because I took a liking to reality shows, as I'm a big reality show person.
I know you are.
Yeah.
I know you are.
From Duck Dynasty, Phil Robertson.
Yes.
Phil Robertson, the patriarch from Duck Dynasty. He passed away May 25th. His family revealed that he had Alzheimer's back in December. I didn't know that. I did not know that he.
I'm not a huge reality person, but that was one I would watch.
Really?
And reading his story and stuff, I didn't know this. So he went to, I think, Louisiana Tech, and he was a starting quarterback.
What?
For 3 years at Louisiana Tech. And his senior year, he opted out because Louisiana Tech had a new recruit by the name of Terry Bradshaw.
Oh, stop.
So he said, you know what? I'm just going to go hunting instead of it. They said he would come to practice with duck feathers on him and stuff.
Oh,
he would go straight from the deer blind to practice. But
oh
he said,
my gosh.
so he would have got drafted, they said, first round, and he opted out. He said, I'm too in love with hunting. The Redskins were saying, hey, bro, play for us. He goes, no, I'm going to hunt. But he had a master's from Louisiana Tech.
That is awesome.
Yeah, he
wow.
could have been a quarterback. He could have been a star.
But he was
he's
Duck
still a
Dynasty.
star.
Yeah. Sandoval, we have a couple comments.
Yeah, we got Cam.
And Cam
Says, my favorite show is Trending with Trudy.
Nice.
Hi, Cam. Thank you. And let me tell you, and we'll get into this here in a little bit. We're going to do a quick little show today because anyway, Cam was on it this weekend with me, this week watching softball. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We were back and forth, and thank you for that. But yeah, thanks for watching. So yeah, Cam, did you watch Duck Dynasty? I mean, it was really it's a fun show.
It was.
It taught me a lot.
How could you not watch that show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was a very, very cool show.
And how old was he?
76? 79. 79. 79. I feel like that's the going age. Is that the thing to say? 70 between 75, 79, 82. So you have 4 more years.
I got 4 more years.
No, we're joking. We're joking.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, it was a fun show. It a long show in the like a long.
Yes.
Reality shows tend to be hit or miss. Like
I don't watch many of them. So.
You don't?
No.
I mean, even if it's like when you think of reality, like do you think Survivor is a reality?
Well, there used to be one I used to watch when all the reality shows started, and it was some guy that used to show up to your house to catch like a raccoon or a snake. And the first time they said, well, the snake is underneath the dresser. And then they showed the camera underneath the dresser looking at him. And he's like, oh, that's when I realized, like, wait a minute. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I get that. I get that. But so you don't watch any of the Housewives?
No, I hear it from you.
Well, okay. So the girls, we go to lunch. So as a matter of fact, I'm going to call you out, Shelly. Shelly and I are all about Bynum, by the way. Her and I are all about who we like, who we know, who's supposed to be there, who shouldn't be there, who should be like, it's intense because you've got Atlanta, Potomac, New Jersey, New York, Dallas. Well, Dallas doesn't have it anymore, but there's quite a few. Even
didn't they have a San Antonio one?
It was the Texacanas.
How come you weren't on that?
No, thank you.
Okay.
No, thank you. Right here, this is what you get. This is what you see. No mas. No bueno. That's all. No more.
Yeah. Well, fill me in. What's the gist of all this?
Well,
why is it so?
So the Housewives of London. Okay, so you get all these people who are millionaires, and you think that the money is going to rule the world, and yet they have problems with their marriages. They have problems with their children. They have money does not buy everything. Yeah. Money does not buy everything. I mean, but you have London people that they're fashion gurus. They're they have their look. This Nessie Weschlinger, once head of an asset management company, is now a baker at Chelsea Cake Company. She even had she had the late
queen.
The what? Wow.
She had the late queen as what?
As a client.
Oh.
As a client.
Oh.
So you've got these very well-known, Amanda Cronin, she's a founder of the skincare brand and runs a wellness clinic. All of these people, Juliet.
So these are real people, but they're just like, well, I have no connection with any of that. No money, no fashion, and I don't know any skincare, no queens.
Well, okay, you're right.
Yeah.
So Juliet Mayhew, she was Miss Galaxy Universe contestant. She's done shows in the UK. Panthea Parker, wife to prominent lawyer. So you've got a lot of these girls, or these women that stylists to the big celebrities, Juliet Agnes. I mean, they're influencers, but it shows them on a different level. That's
like a human level.
Well, it's like kind of like Hard Knocks.
Oh, see, I can relate to that.
Okay, so it's kind of like they go into that you get into their lives, you get into like what they're doing.
So they should do like a half-hour show, the housewives of such and such, and then the husbands of such and such.
You know what? They actually did that. You know who was part of that?
It was my idea.
You know who was part of that?
Who?
Kevin Hart.
Really?
Yep.
The husbands of San Antonio or something?
No, but they did have and it's funny because the husbands act like they don't want to be on it, but they show up to the reunion ready to fight it out, ready to like bully it out.
But I mean, is it scripted or is it real stuff?
Both.
Okay.
Well, because look, let's be honest. We have a producer.
Yes.
There's a production involved in that. So
Okay.
we're not going to just talk about skateboards and underwear. We're going to talk about what the producer's producing. He
Okay.
thinks that something is interesting. He thinks that something that we might like is interesting.
So like when they fight, is that scripted?
Absolutely. Well, I think they entice. They definitely entice.
Okay.
And because they know that that I'm excited about 8 primetime Cowboys games on TV.
See, now I'm mad again. I
See?
was fine, and now you got me all stirred up.
Talk
about
to
this
me,
8
Sandoval.
primetime game.
We got Cam saying there needs to be they need to do a show of housewives of football players.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
they did that with basketball.
So
didn't
the
they?
basketball, the wags, the wives of something. I'm
Well,
making that up.
They did it with basketball.
Yeah. No, but you're right, Cam. That'd be great. That'd be great. So if you could hear the voices of the wives of the Commanders, the Redskins,
Yeah.
whose wives would you want to hear about? Is Jaden Daniels married?
I don't think so. Whose wife would I want to hear about?
Yeah.
Probably Tress Way, our punter. He's our favorite
Okay.
player.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're listening,
Miss Way.
I know.
It was called Basketball Wives.
Basketball
Wives, that's what I
wives.
thought, yeah.
Okay. So what is it that I'm trying to make up the acronym of the WAGs? Wives or
Wives of Golf.
no.
That would be a good one too, because there's a lot of drama behind those scenes.
There is.
Right?
Speaking of golf, Scotty Scheffler. Holy
this
moly.
guy, every time you think this guy's on another level, he kicks it up another notch.
Yeah.
The guy's incredible.
Yeah,
He's
you guys.
incredible.
So I want to remind everybody we are live in the studio right now, but we will have a guest co-host tomorrow. Coach Danny Cloza will be in the house at Slackers tomorrow.
That's going to be
2
fun.
o'clock. You said golf. He's going to talk all kinds of sports.
Yes.
We got basketball. We got golf. We got oh no, not hockey.
Yeah,
Softball, Texas Tech. Anyways, we'll get there here. But for now, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Y'all stand by, grab a snack, grab a drink. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Hollow, your destination for great vibes and all the action. This bar is perfect for gathering with friends or unwinding after a long day. Featuring an impressive array of TVs, you'll never miss a moment of your favorite games. Whether you're here for a casual drink, some delicious food, or to cheer on your team, the Hollow promises an experience that's as lively as it is welcome. Come on in and make yourself at home. Stay tuned for annual events like the Hollow Crawfish Boil. Make sure you come out to the Hollow at 14532 Brook Hollow.
And we're back, you guys. You're watching the Talking with Trudy and What's Trending, right? Because you're talking to me.
Yes.
Thanks for being here, Ricky
Of
Bobby.
course, thanks for having me.
We're live in the studio, you guys. It's hotter than hell right now. I'm over the weather, but not really because we need the rain. So it is what it is.
Just got to do it. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Get in my pool,
Okay.
take a shower all day.
And
you
we're not
know.
even into it. It's going to
I
get worse.
know. And and like I said,
We'll be fine. We'll survive.
It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
It's going to be fine. Yeah, although you work outside.
I do. Most of the time I
And
do.
Cam works outside.
Most of the time he
Yeah,
does.
so hang in there, guys. Stay hydrated.
We're fine.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a little bit of sports talk because we throw that around all the time. This is what we do.
A lot of
I was so excited yesterday. My dogs hate me. Texas Tech and OU. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I was on a chat with my sister,
Yeah.
with Dylan, with you,
Yeah.
with Cam. I had people coming left and right.
Yeah.
It was a crazy game.
How exciting if you live in Texas, though.
I know.
I know. Yeah.
And Oklahoma, they're done after
Sorry.
4. Is it 4?
4 in a row. Yeah.
4 in a row.
Yeah.
Champions. And
Well, you know what? It's kind of like the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm about done with them.
Nah.
No,
Nah.
You're not, right?
No,
Okay.
I'm so bad because even my friend who is from California, she texted and she was like, "Who am I supposed to be going for?" And I'm like, Texas. She's like, "Which one?" I'm like, "Well, hold on. Okay, hold on." Do we have a comment?
Yeah, Cam says it was epic. It was an epic game last night.
It was.
Yes,
really was.
it was.
And Oklahoma almost did what Oklahoma does.
They did do what Oklahoma does,
With
and that's when I went crazy.
2 outs, 2 strikes, top of the 7th. You got one pitch, and
Launched
they tied the
it.
game.
Launched it.
And you thought, here we go again.
Yeah.
But Texas Tech didn't give up.
No,
They came back.
they didn't. And this is going to be their first time ever going to the World Series.
And neither team has ever won one. Texas has been there, but neither one has ever won one. So
oh my God. So who do you go for?
I'm going for Texas Tech.
Why?
I've always had a soft spot for Texas Tech. I've known several people who went there. A good friend of mine, when he went there, I went and visited and stayed for a few days. And I always had a big soft spot for Mike Leach, their old football coach.
Yep.
Mike Leach put Texas Tech on the map. And they've always been these underdogs. I love their colors. I love their mascot. Our friend Amanda went to Texas Tech.
Amanda, yep.
So I'm to me, the Longhorns are like the Dallas Cowboys to me.
Okay.
All day, every day, forever. I'm going to go for Texas Tech.
Okay. Well, Closa is Texas Tech.
Yes.
His daughters went there. He
Yes.
went there. His
Yeah.
wife went there.
But
So
you're going for Texas.
I don't know.
Okay.
Talk to me, Closa. I'm Closa. Sandoval.
We got Cam saying that UTSA beat Texas the
Yes.
other day as well.
Yes,
That was-
Cam.
and they came down, was it 4-1?
I believe so. But you know what? I'm not surprised.
Why's that?
Because UTSA has a solid team, obviously.
That's
Yes, Texas
what I've
is the
heard.
bigger school.
Yeah.
My nephew who was here just a few hours ago, little Jerry, he said he was very upset that UTSA won. I'm like, but why? He was like, because I love Texas Longhorns. I'm like, but
Yeah.
UTSA's in your backyard. He was like, oh, that's true. Are they? Oh, UT of SA and UT of Austin.
UT of A.
UT of SA. UT of A.
UT
Yeah.
of A.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel
It's
about
gonna-
that.
I'm not going to be mad whoever wins, but Texas Tech has always been an underdog, whatever, football, basketball, baseball, whatever. And I want to see them win something. And how can you not like their mascot? What's his name? Raider Red or whatever. It looks like Yosemite Sam. that
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. He's pretty cool.
How can you not like
Who do
him?
we have?
We
Sam?
got Cam saying that he agrees with you that UTSA is an amazing team.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Cam. No, I think unfortunately I did not get to watch the boys play.
I did not either.
but I saw highlights
Yeah.
and is super excited for either team. Like you said, Texas is on fire right now.
Absolutely.
Like in Oklahoma and Indiana. Like
Yes.
there's so many things that are, even though we're not okay. So my nephew did say he does not want the Thunder to win
Okay.
as far as basketball goes.
I think they will, though.
I don't know.
We'll
I don't
see.
know.
No, Texas sports-wise is on fire.
Okay, but so going back to, I don't want to skip over this because this is a big deal. Our softball girls, okay, the Athletes Unlimited, that starts right after the World Series.
And so I've heard this is like a professional league, but they've been around, haven't they?
Yeah.
Because I think Montana Fouts played. I watched her
Yes.
play.
Yes.
But every time I turn it on, it was only the same 2 teams.
Well, there's only 4.
Okay.
And it's the Bandits, the Blaze, Talents, and Volts.
The Vols.
Volts.
Oh.
VOLTS.
Not the Vols like Lee.
Not VOLS. Vols.
But
it-
this is backed by MLB.
Yes,
Okay.
and that's huge. That's
No, it
great.
is.
I'm super excited because that means they'll be on the MLB network. They'll have MLB money.
Well, I
like,
heard ESPN is doing 33 games.
is it?
Yeah,
Is it?
33
Okay.
games.
Okay.
And they say that in the past, all these other leagues, the average pay for these girls is like $5,000 a year. You're not going to play. You're going to get a real job. So now I think the standard pay is like 45 grand a year.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, this is now you get the better athletes.
Yeah.
You
It's going to
know.
be entertaining.
Yeah.
Talk to me, Sandoval.
We got Cam saying that he's going to go for Tech, and the pitcher is getting what I think she has an NIL deal for about $1 million.
Really?
And then that's about how college sports is nowadays.
I mean, Texas has the better pitcher and the better hitters.
Tegan, come on.
But I think I'm going to go for Texas Tech.
I'm going to go for Texas. Go Texas.
And I told you, you're like, oh my God, you're always against me. Like, not always. Only when we talk about sports.
which is all the
Always.
time. Yeah, Cam, I don't.
But you're not going to be mad if Tech
Guns
wins.
up, hook 'em. It's like, can I do?
It's
both?
going to be fun, though. I
Look,
can't wait.
I have a Texas Tech. That's what I was wearing last night. I had Texas Tech gear on last night. I've got both Texas and Texas Tech. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I better decide tomorrow by 3, 4 o'clock because they play tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be fun to watch. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
I hope you do watch.
I will watch.
I hope you do watch.
I do. I
Maybe-
will. I'll
maybe
plan on it.
We might have to have a little a little watch party.
We can. I mean, especially if it goes to game 3, right?
Oh yeah.
Game
Ooh.
3.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh. No, I'm excited for it. I know people who went to both schools, and I'm excited for both of them.
Well, and it's funny because a lot of Bobby Jandu says who else was texting me yesterday because we were back and forth with the whole controversy play the day before with Tennessee and UCLA.
Yeah.
The Appendix 6. I'm going to start making shirts so that people are like, what? And then I can educate them on this whole thing that happened with the play at home plate. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Cam, I know you do. It was UCLA hit a home run, tied the game, but she didn't step on the plate. Crossed over the plate. Her teammate then realized that she didn't cross over the plate, pulled her back over.
Which is illegal.
Which is
You can't do that.
No. Not
you can't be assisted across the
not
plate.
when you're not in the play prior to. It was a home run, so it's a dead ball. Right. So because
it wasn't a big deal then.
It's a big deal because technically. So it's a big deal because technically you need to touch every base to be considered legal, and if you don't, then it goes to the point where once you go back to live play, they can easily just tap the person, and then they'll be considered out.
So assisting somebody across home plate is legal if it's a dead ball.
Because she was not in the play.
Yeah.
So she was on deck. She still had her helmet on. She still
So it sounds fair to me.
It was very confusing. It was a review for 12 minutes.
Yeah.
And you could see the stress. I mean, you could feel it through the TV.
The poor umpires were like, "What? Why this?"
Yeah. So
why this call?
It.
Right.
They can't say, "Hey, you didn't touch the plate."
No, yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
So they literally can't say nothing.
They see it.
They see it.
They're just kind of like, let's see what they do. Let's see what the teams do.
Yeah.
And talk to me. Do we have some comments on this? Okay.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Cam says he's going for Tech. Let's go. We should beat them. If I win beer at the Hollow, if you win, I'll buy Bobby a beer and you a wine.
Nice.
Okay.
Chase Hooker says, looking good, guys. Rick, you got the touch.
Nice.
It's an going on joke between me and.
Oh, got it. Hi, Chase.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay, here we go. So listen, Dylan is a Sooner, Boomer Sooner.
Okay.
He was not happy.
Well,
I
mean, I'm
happy,
sure
Dylan.
most of the
sorry.
country wasn't, but it's going to happen. You look at the Patriots. They had to give it up eventually. Anyway.
Yeah, but Patty Gasso is a badass.
Well, she is.
And I mean, the way they come back with those home runs, and I mean, it's just, Dylan, don't tell anybody, but I really do like Oklahoma. And
she does.
No, but seriously, I literally watch them all the time.
Yeah. Well, and they're.
Oh my gosh, how funny!
But they're a clinic in softball.
Yeah.
Year after year.
Yeah.
This is the team you want to be, but it just didn't happen.
Go ahead.
Dylan says about time because 4 years in a row.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's okay. It's okay.
But for somebody like Texas Tech,
I know. But Oklahoma almost wasn't going to even make it.
They squeezed they pulled off their last minute heroics.
In their Sooner way, they were able to squeeze in and still make a presence, and boy, did they.
Well, and look, if it wasn't Texas Tech, say it was Iowa State or something who knocked off Oklahoma, I really wouldn't care.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's Texas Tech, I'm excited.
Okay, so you need to be in black and red tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'll be in orange, black, and red. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Because look, I have family that's, obviously alumni
just
from
watch
Texas.
the game and have fun. You don't have to root for somebody. Just watch the game.
Well, and I think that's what Nina, my sister, and I are going to do. And I need to even talk to Jessica because I don't even know who she's going for. Dylan, I'm sure he's going to go for Tech.
You think?
Yeah.
I got a feeling more people are going to go for Tech than UT, unless you actually went to UT.
Yeah.
That's my guess. I mean, but what a game. What an underdog to knock off the top team in the country. They're actually ranked 2, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday. But how can you not love this story?
Yeah.
Well,
going back to that whole controversy on the plate and stuff, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Well, and I didn't have the dog in the fight. I looked it up, and it made sense to me what the call was. I didn't see what the big deal was.
Go ahead, Sandoval.
Oh, we got Dylan saying Texas Tech.
Knew it. I knew it.
There we go.
Yep. Guns up, Dylan. All right.
Sorry. It says also. Dylan said also they beat the champs, so go be the champs, guns up.
Yeah. Yep. For sure.
I hope so. I do.
And now I'm
We
getting
Melina
Melina.
Shock.
Yes. Hi, Melina.
She says that my son Daniel just graduated from UT.
See, look, I just got chills when she said that. Like, I literally just got chills. Okay. So I don't know. I guess what we're going to have to do is go Cowboys.
Did you know they get 8 primetime games?
Go Spurs, go. How about that? I don't know.
I'm Texas Tech all the way.
Okay.
When they wear their red pinstripes, how can you not love those uniforms?
Girl, you said
See?
girl. I know. Pinstripe anything is like,
and baseball and softball, absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know, growing up, you know, I played fast pitch softball, and my dad was obsessed with us wearing, we were called the Hurricanes, and we were A&M colors. He's Nagy. But yeah, our favorite uniform was the white with maroon pinstripes.
You have to have pinstripes.
And I mean, did we win when we wore those all the time? No, not really. But hey,
but Tech rocks them really well.
they do.
They
Well,
have
so
to-
did the Longhorns.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Any pinstripe.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just do
Do
pinstripe with all
pinstripes.
different.
Do alternate red, white, black, orange.
I don't know. We shall see.
It's going to be fun though. I can't wait.
Yeah, and I can't wait to hear what Coach Closa has to say tomorrow. Again, you guys.
I know one thing. He's going to have a lot to say.
I know.
He always does.
I know. On that note, you guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
The Trending with Trudy show is brought to you by NACO Gold and Silver Exchange. NACO Gold and Silver is your trusted gold, silver, and diamond buyer in San Antonio. Check them out online at nacogoldandsilver.com or go by their location at 13323 Nacogdoches Road, Suite number 3. NACO Gold and Silver Exchange.
Hey, you guys, and we're back. That was Nacogdoches Gold and Silver Exchange. Thank you for being our proud sponsor. Ricky Bobby, thank you for co-hosting today.
Thank you for letting me.
Well, like I said, we'll definitely talk more sports. Today's going to be a quicker show than normal. We usually go an hour. Today's going to be a quick 30 to 35 minutes. I know you have things to do, working outside. No, I'm kidding. But listen, so it's something that happened yesterday that was all over the news. Other than Texas Tech winning.
Yeah.
I think Sandoval has a little something special to show here.
It's time for Ricky Bobby's bird update.
Cherry.
Okay.
Cherry never disappoints. I'll tell you that much.
Here we go with the birds. Okay, we have a comment coming back from
Cam says, "Love you guys."
We love you, Cam. Thank you. So the birds, the eaglets, Jackie and Shadow's babies.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Sunny took flight, you
Finally.
guys. Sunny took flight. Listen, it was on the world news thanks to David Muir. Okay, he was on the news. It was, it was everywhere.
Yeah.
You and I just so happened to be watching the Texas game.
Yes.
And
you were watching the Texas game. No, I had a feeling yesterday was the day this was going to happen.
And I thought it was going to be a couple days later.
Well, we watched her all weekend hovering. And this is like, people don't understand, but we've been watching these Eagles since they were little fur balls 3 months ago.
3 months ago.
We didn't know if they were going to hatch. They hatched. We didn't know if they were going to survive. They survived. And now they're ready to leave home. And it was going to happen any day. Since 8 o'clock yesterday morning, I had my phone with me all day watching this, right? Met you for lunch. You're watching softball. What was I watching?
The birds.
The birds. I had to leave at 12:45, right?
Yeah.
And I shut it down, turned it on 20 minutes later, and it happened.
It happened within that
5 minutes.
Within that little time span.
Yeah.
And let me tell you guys, I am such I cried.
Yeah.
I cried.
A lot of people did.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
kidding. I am going to tell you, I'm that dork. I cried.
Yeah.
I was like, girl, where are you going? And then she leaves her sister. So it was like, no. And Gizmo kind of looked at her. She flew away.
She did, yeah.
She turned her neck. And then it's like, now what?
Well, she spent the night alone in the nest by herself.
Fiona showed up and made a little
Fiona
visit.
is the squirrel. That's her neighbor.
Fiona's the squirrel that Jackie, the mother, was not real keen on.
No.
Because she thinks it's, I mean,
Well,
it's a
she was
predator.
that trouble neighbor.
Right.
She probably had cigarettes and stuff.
Liquor packed away. No,
I'm excited because I've been watching these birds for 3 years.
You've been watching them for 3 years.
Yes.
You're the one who introduced me to them.
Yes.
And listen, we're not trying to be National Geographic, but
No,
unless
it's
you live
pretty
under a
fun.
rock, you've
Yeah.
got to know about these birds. It's very cool.
Yeah.
It's very neat to see how and
how they
even
how
how
mom
they,
and dad take care of them and stuff.
and
Yeah.
now she's back in the nest.
She's back in the nest. She has to learn to hunt. Little sister's a week younger,
So she's a little behind.
a little behind. She's gonna fledge too eventually. Hopefully she doesn't live there the rest of her life with
Well,
mom and dad.
maybe. Listen,
Yeah, but no, it was exciting to watch. I mean, and like I said, at 3 months. So this is 18 years cram packed into 3 months. Watching them.
Yeah.
And now your kid's going off to college in 3 months.
going to
you
Texas
know.
Tech or Texas.
I mean, they went from golf ball size to having a 5-foot wingspan in 13 weeks.
5 foot. That's tall as I am.
Yes.
I'm 5'2". I got 2 inches on them, but
Yeah,
that's
that's her wingspan.
that's huge.
in 3 months. They went
No,
from this
it's-
big. It's fun. It was fun to watch.
It is fun
It
to
was
watch,
fun to
and
watch.
it's still we still have things to watch.
And don't forget, like the previous 2 years, they had eggs that never hatched. They haven't had a successful fledgling in 3 years. they had
Aw,
one.
and that's why it's so emotional.
It's pretty rare to watch, and to watch them grow up and finally leave the nest. I cried too. I'm not gonna lie. I cried.
You did though,
I did cry.
and you have friends in Dallas that you've been talking
Yes.
to, and people. All
Yes.
you've got a
Yeah.
group of
Yeah, and
support.
then they're rock stars now. They're rock stars. They're all over the news.
They are.
They are, right?
Jackie and Shadow did a great job.
They do. They're great parents.
No, they really
They're
are. We're
great
so
parents.
stupid. We're so
I
stupid.
know.
We're talking about Eagles,
I
but I love
know.
it
I know.
anyway.
It's cool.
Yeah. Speaking of Eagles and Hooters and Twin Peaks and walk-ons, and I'm shifting here. I'm shifting.
Like 180 degrees.
180 Hooters. I mean, bird, kind of, sort of, right?
They got the
It's an
owl. It's an owl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Owl.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. So hold on. Restaurants.
Restaurants. Is that what they call it?
Yep.
Restaurant. I never know this.
But
I
you
didn't-
go to them.
I have been to a Hooters in years.
Who's your favorite between the three? Hooters,
the only one
Twin
I've really
Peaks,
been
walk-ons.
to is Hooters. And what else?
Twin Peaks
Okay.
and walk-ons.
I didn't know Walk-ins was a restaurant.
Tilted Kilt too is
Yeah,
is
Tilted
one.
Hill is a big restaurant.
So
big restaurant.
I think
if you can say that.
I think was it you, Sandoval, that said the food was really good at Twin Peaks?
I liked it.
You liked it. Okay. Okay.
But who goes for the food, Sandoval?
Well, they had food in there. Well, the beer was pretty good too.
It just
No,
totally
it's-
missed it.
Well, they had good happy hours.
I
It
just
was-
love to
like
go
for
to
the tall
Hooters.
one.
Hold on. Yeah.
For that tall one, it was I forgot how many ounces that is.
18, 12.
Yeah, I think 18 ounces. I think it was like $4 or $5. I think
Well,
for happy hour.
Wow.
I used to go to Hooters because there's a particular sandwich I like there.
The chicken.
I didn't know they had breasts there. So maybe I have to go back.
Cam says his picks are Hooters first, then Walk On second.
I didn't know Walk-Ons was a restaurant,
Well, they're cute. They're dressed very.
like referees or something.
No.
Um,
Are
Cam
they?
says I need to try
Maybe
the
I missed
Daytona
something.
wings. from
What's that?
Hooters. Cam says I need to try the Daytona wings from Hooters.
Oh, Daytona wings from Hooters.
They had a chicken sandwich I love there, is why I used to go.
Wait, what do you? They don't have it anymore?
It's not very good anymore.
Oh,
Last time I had it, I wasn't happy. So I have
Oh.
not been to a restaurant. I'm sure Chase can tell us all about restaurants.
yeah. No, I am not a fan of the itty bitty skirts and the little bitty tops. And
Yeah, me neither.
who are you? Where's Ricky Bobby? What did you do with him? No, and that's just me. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it.
Right.
If the food is good,
Right.
I'll get it and I'll eat it. But do we need to be so naked?
I mean, it doesn't hurt.
I don't care. There's no judgment here. I'm just saying, like,
I have not been to Twin Peaks. I've tried several times. The line was too long.
Okay, so my cousin and I went to Twin Peaks, but that's I was just gonna say it was a long wait.
Yeah.
Couldn't. I was starving. We ended up going. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think to I don't even Cheesecake Factory or
Yeah,
something.
I'm not waiting an hour to see breasts.
Well,
I think they're happy hour starts like 2 and goes till 8.
oh, wait!
okay,
You
well,
just looked at
wrap
your,
this up.
and that's why we're doing a short show,
Right.
Yeah, no. But I didn't realize, like you said, walk-ons was, but yeah, they're dressed with their little pleated skirt and their referee tops. But I was just there for our friend Debbie, which, by the way, her birthday's this weekend. Happy birthday,
Happy
Debbie!
birthday, Debbie.
Yeah, so it's a cute place.
But
You know
I-
who else likes to go to walk-ons is our friend Holmes.
Ah,
Yeah,
I mean, I've been to Walk-On several times. I just didn't consider that a restaurant.
a restaurant.
But I might have to go more now that it's a restaurant.
And order the restaurant.
breast-
I'd like to
chicken
see the
breast
breast menu.
Restaurant. So is the bathroom called the breast room? No? You got to use the breast room?
I don't know. Our producer's pulling up very fun facts right now. We're just cracking up. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Their website for happy hour it goes from 2 to 7. And then they do a reverse happy hour of 1 hour from 10 to
And-
11.
Oh, who is this?
Walk-ons.
Oh,
No, Twin Peaks.
Oh, Twin Peaks.
okay.
The 10-ounce draft is about $3. The 22-ounce. Ready for this?
Oh gosh.
$4. Around $4.
Okay, we might have to do a secret
Uh,
show there.
I was gonna
$3
say,
chips.
let's do
$3
one.
chips and salsa. $5 chips and queso. Fried pickles. Then $1 off liquor, wine, and drafts and cocktails.
Jerry's pretty educated on these restaurants.
As he should be, because I'm not. But
Wow.
now we are. Now
I mean,
we all
Tilted
are.
Kilt wasn't bad.
That was the one on 1604 in Gold Canyon, right?
Correct.
Sandoval?
And it's
Oh, and they had one on 410.
yeah. Well, it's a pancake house now, or whatever it is.
They went from breast to pancakes. Wow.
It's the older women.
Cam says walk-ons has grits with shrimp. So good.
Oh man, love me some.
And then he says, "Wait, what? $4? I need an Uber."
No, for real. That's what I'm saying. We need to do a secret little show there.
Hey,
Just
I'm
set the
down.
camera up and see how many.
You
of
probably
these
have
y'all can-
Vanessa on. That
No,
day.
How about we all do it?
Let's all do it. I'm
Let's
I'm
all
down.
do it.
I'm down.
Let's all do it.
And I'm sure Chase will show up for that one.
Oh, for sure.
He'll call in sick that day, won't you, buddy?
Yeah, no, that sounds that's cheap.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but he's fine. But
they'll
they
have-
have things
they'll
to
have-
look at.
Yeah.
They'll have things to
I'll
look
find
at.
something I like, Jerry.
I'm sure you all will. I'm sure we all will. So this is something that is very cool. It doesn't happen very often. The strawberry moon.
Yes,
The
it's coming
strawberry
up.
moon.
Yeah, yeah.
Next week it'll happen on June 11th.
So do you know why they call it a strawberry moon?
Oh, you tell me, Rick.
It's not the color.
Why? Because it looks so big,
Because
like a strawberry.
it occurs during strawberry harvesting season. And this goes back to the Native Americans.
Should we be drinking strawberry wine?
Boone's Farm.
No, for real.
No, it's because it happens when the strawberries are harvested. That's why not because the moon turns red.
What color does it turn?
I don't know.
It's just called the strawberry.
Yeah, strawberry moon. 'Cause
But
it's the
it's-
first full moon of the summer, and this is when it happens. Is during strawberry harvesting season.
Okay, so the color.
Actually, I just made all
Yeah,
that.
you
No,
did.
No, I did not.
That was a good
No, I did
bullshit
not.
answer, though.
did not.
So listen, so this will be the first full moon for the
Mhm.
summer, and the position will be at the lowest point and will appear to be larger and have
Yes.
a golden or orange tint. Does that mean the Texas Longhorns are winning?
Well, I mean, if it's strawberry, that's red. That would be Tech.
Oh, I know. I'm just
Cam says strawberry wine? ?
strawberry wine. Yeah.
So what would remember that moon we had a couple years ago, the one that turned like fire orange?
the orange moon.
That was pretty cool.
That was very cool.
That was really cool. So I don't think is this going to be anything like that?
I don't think quite as large. I don't know.
I hope it turns red, but it won't.
Not red, not the red moon. Isn't that a movie? Red Sky. Red Sky.
Moon.
I don't know. Red Sky. Isn't that a movie?
I think so. Red moon, red sky.
Red Sky.
Yeah.
Look, he's gonna look it up. Sandoval's
know,
like, no.
Jerry will
He's
get it
like,
like
girl,
that.
stop.
Yeah,
You
like
sound stupid. Let me fix
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on. He's like, let me get the facts. Let me get the
And this
facts.
happens on June what?
Blood Red Sky.
Blood Red
I was
Sky.
kind of there.
Let's say a U2 song. That's just a 2 song, not a U2 song.
Speaking of
Blood
you-
Red Sky is U2, right?
It was only 4 stars.
That was a movie, not a song.
Oh,
It was only a 4-star movie.
Oh,
my
yeah.
bad.
we'll just go to the
I don't know what-
restaurant.
Uh,
Huh? U2 was the Blood Red Sky song. Oh, Blood Red Sky was the U2 song.
You're telling us or you're asking us?
I'm asking. I'm just thinking about restaurants. That's all I'm doing.
He's trying to figure out his next
Right?
dinner.
A blue red sky.
Oh,
Under a blue red sky.
I wasn't even close.
It came out November 21st of 1983.
Okay.
83. Were you born?
Barely.
No, Sandoval. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, but it sounded all on board.
Cam
Aw.
says red wine, strawberry wine, $4 beers. Sounds like a happy hour to me.
And that is Cam saying that?
Yep.
If anybody knows, Cam and Chase know.
There you go.
Red wine goes into strawberry wine, which is
It's close enough. It's close enough. We'll just do that.
who's saying the wine?
Yeah, UB40?
Oh, what's it?
Red wine. Right? UB40?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we went from breast to
Oh,
doing
yeah.
a trivia show.
To wine,
Wine.
to moon, to who knows what else. I don't know.
Yeah. So June, when is it?
11th.
11th. okay.
11th. So
Next
just in
week.
a few days.
week.
Another birthday that's coming up is my nephew, who I had to pick up today. Who's a huge sports fan.
Oh, little Jerry?
Yeah.
Oh my
His
God.
birthday's on Monday,
This
June 9th.
kid,
Yeah.
man. Oh no, he's
Very
a
knowledgeable.
walking encyclopedia for
Yeah.
sports. that
Yeah.
kid. Trying to convert him into be a Washington fan. So
He might.
he's not going to do it. He's
No.
too stubborn. We still bet
He's too
$1 every
stubborn.
year.
Has he paid you the $1?
No, I made his mom pay me. Victoria, thank you. I made last time we bet, I made his mom pay me $1.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
fun. You got to keep it real.
Every year.
Keep it real.
Every year.
Hey, you guys. So, like I said, we're gonna do. We got a comment.
Cam says, "Oh, Trudy knows 80s music too."
Belinda Carlisle. He's on a frenzy right now of Belinda Carlisle.
Is
That's
he?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
I don't mind Belinda Carlisle.
I love her. I grew up with listening to her and the
the Bangles.
Bangle.
I love the Bangles.
Look at you.
I used to have a
Very.
crush on the bass player,
The brunette.
the redhead,
Okay.
Michael Steele.
Neil Diamond saying, "That's right,
I'm gonna
Sandoval."
have to look that one up. I'm intrigued.
Yeah. Cam, you might have to listen to that tomorrow morning on your way to work. Neil Diamond, red wine.
Or just karaoke in the shower, bro. I mean,
Well, I mean, that's what you do.
that's what I do.
Yeah, no, the 80s music is like.
To me, that was the best.
Were you a
time.
fan of Cyndi Lauper?
I didn't hate her. I mean, I did listen to her.
Girls just want to.
Yeah.
And then what was the other one? The slow one. It was really.
Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway,
I didn't mind her.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so hot weather, rainy weather. You never know what you're going to get here in June. It is what it is. Hey, don't forget Father's Day is coming up also in the next couple weeks. So start thinking of some good Father's Day presents. And I hear Sandoval, our producer, laughing right now. I feel like there's a comment coming up.
Cam says, "Good enough," and time after time.
Time after time.
That's the one.
Time after time.
Taylor Swift needs to redo that song.
No.
No?
No, nobody needs to remake that song.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Prince? Were you a fan of Prince?
Surprise. Oh my God. Who wasn't?
Prince or Michael Jackson?
Prince.
Really?
Prince.
Who was more talented?
Prince.
Ooh.
Well, he was a true musician.
Jessica would agree with you on that.
No, I've been a wannabe musician my whole life. Prince is talented.
Yeah.
He can play any
I
instrument.
miss him.
Michael Jackson just knows how to walk backwards and sing.
I know how to do the moonwalk. I might even know how to do the strawberry moonwalk.
Ooh, that's a new one.
Yeah.
No, Prince all the way. I mean, that's not even close. Not even close.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And you'd be surprised how many hit songs that
Prince wrote for other
people.
artists.
Like, I don't want this, and somebody else made millions off of it.
Kind of like Taylor. Taylor's written
Yeah.
so many songs for people.
She needs to write me one.
Didn't she sing you a lullaby the other day? In your dreams.
Yeah.
In
She
your
can meet
dreams.
me at the restaurant. and write
Okay,
me a
so
song.
let's go with that real quick before we close out here. Hooters, Twin Peaks, walk-ons. If you had to go right now, if I could take you, I said it's on me.
Because I'm not familiar with the other ones, I'm willing to give my sandwich another chance at Hooters.
Okay, all right. We'll
Yeah.
we'll have to do that then.
Okay.
I mean, I can't take you today, but we'll go.
Oh,
We'll
then
go
why'd
another
you even
day.
ask?
Well, just 'cause for the future, I want to know.
Okay.
Anyways, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Rick, thank you so much for being my co-host today.
Thank you.
I look forward to tomorrow seeing Coach Danny Closa be my co-host. We will be live at Slackers at 2 o'clock. And Sandoval, our producer, couldn't do this without you. Thank you so much. Slackers. Oh, Slackers, Thousand Oaks. Thank you, because there's 5. So thank you for that. See, this is why he's my producer. Keeps me on my toes.
I
Yes, we will
know.
be there at Thousand Oaks with Ashley in the house serving up drinks for tomorrow. So if y'all want to come be a part of our live audience, y'all know where to find us. 281 and Thousand Oaks at Slackers. So again, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay cool, stay hydrated. Go grab a snack, and guess what? We're out. We'll see y'all later. Bye.